Welcome to Punched in the Facebook. Man, wouldn't it be awesome to be able to draw like this, to be able to paint like this, um, you know, but here's the thing, in order to get this good, you got to start off with the basics. These drawings and these paintings and cartoons are nothing more than a bunch of shapes and colors and lines all put together. And we're going to be breaking all of that stuff down into the simplest forms. The last time we worked on the face, did a whole lot of stuff with checkpoints and starting off with shapes and lines and stuff like that until we had a finished product. Today we're going to move into the human body. We're going to do some very, very basic stuff. And then hopefully you'll be able to take these things and make it your own and then come up with something really cool that you can show everybody else. Yeah, we're going to be looking at a very basic, very generic male figure. And it's just from the front and from the side. And I'm going to show you some really easy ways to get some checkpoints on proportions. Alright, when working with checkpoints, you want to know where does something begin and where does something end. For example, the forearm. Usually about the midway point of the forearm is about where the waistline is, and that's why I have it that red line there. Another nice checkpoint is where the hand ends, is usually midway to the thigh. And so these are like really small, really quick, easy ways to figure out how long or how big something should be. Here's a forearm and a hand. Usually the length of the hand is about half the length of the forearm. The calf is usually the same with relation to the feet. The foot is usually about half the length of the calf or shin bone. Once you have a really good grasp on the basic outline for a human body, then you can start getting into some things where you can really put your style on something. You want to make sure you have a really good, strong foundation for the basics, and then you can start getting really fancy and really creative with how you want something to look. Now I'm going to take the same man that we started off with and just add a bunch of muscle to him, but I'm going to keep the length of everything the same. So his head, his shoulders, his forearms, his waist, his thighs, his calves, his feet, everything is going to be the same length. The only difference is we're going to add a whole bunch of comic book cartoon muscle to him. Now we're going to be moving step by step into how to make a good comic book character, but I'm going to need your help, so I'm going to need you to leave some comments, suggestions. What would improve the video? What's the hardest thing to draw? What's the next step for you as an artist? And I want to see you draw something and you show your artistic talent. So post videos if you can, post pictures if you can. Thanks for getting punched in the Facebook. See you next time.